Most people are not broke because they made bad financial decisions. They are broke because they made completely normal ones. They bought the normal car, they rented the normal apartment, they spent what their peer group spends. They did everything society told them was responsible, and they are still financially struggling. The problem is not them. The problem is what normal costs in 2026. Today, we are going to cost out the average American normal life, line by line, and show you exactly where the slow leak is. First, let us define what a normal American life looks like in 2026. A one-bedroom or two-bedroom apartment or home in a mid to large city. A financed or leased vehicle, because in most American cities, public transit is not a realistic option. A smartphone on a monthly plan. Multiple streaming subscriptions, a gym membership, dining out or ordering food delivery multiple times per week because cooking every meal is not how most people actually live. Work clothing, personal care, healthcare costs not covered by insurance, pet expenses for many households. This is normal. This is what normal looks like, and normal is expensive. Let us cost this out line by line, starting with the single largest expense, housing. The median rent for a one-bedroom apartment in a mid-size American city in 2026 is approximately $1,500 to $2,000 per month. In a major city, New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Miami, Chicago, that number is often $2,500 to $4,000 or more. For the purposes of this calculation, we'll use $1,800 per month as the midpoint. Next, transportation. The average monthly cost of a financed car in 2026, including payment, insurance, fuel, and maintenance, is approximately $800 to $1,000 per month. We will use $900 per month. That's the car payment, the insurance, the fuel, and the oil changes and tires combined. Food. The average American household spends approximately $400 to $600 per month on groceries, plus $200 to $400 on dining out and delivery. Combined food spending, groceries plus dining, approximately $700 per month for a single person living normally. Utilities. Electricity, water, internet, and phone combined average approximately $400 per month. Subscriptions. The average American pays for 4 to 7 streaming and digital subscription services monthly, averaging approximately $150 monthly. Healthcare. Even with employer coverage, the average American spends approximately $200 to $300 per month on premiums, co-pays, and out-of-pocket costs. Personal care, clothing, and household items approximately $150 to $200 per month when averaged across the year. Let us add this up. Housing, transportation, food, utilities, subscriptions, healthcare, personal care. Housing, $1,800. Transportation, $900. Food, $700. Utilities, $400. Subscriptions, $150. Healthcare, $250. Personal care, $175. Total before debt payments, savings, or any discretionary spending, approximately $4,375 per month. That's $52,500 per year just to live a completely normal American life. Now here's where the slow leak becomes visible. The median household income in America in 2026 is approximately $78,000 per year. After federal and state taxes, that $78,000 becomes approximately $58,000 to $62,000 in take-home pay. We will use $60,000 as the take-home number. That's $5,000 per month. $5,000 in take-home pay, $4,375 in basic normal expenses. That leaves $625 left. $625 after living completely normally, after paying minimum debts. That is the slow leak. Not because this person is irresponsible, not because they are spending on luxuries, because normal is that expensive. Now let us identify exactly where the slow leak is coming from, because the problem is specific, not general. Leak 1. The car. The average American car payment alone is approximately $530 per month in 2026. Add insurance at $150 to $200 and fuel at $150, the car costs $8,000 to $11,000 per year, $10,000 to $11,000 per year, consumed by a depreciating asset that loses value every day. Leak 2. Housing cost versus income ratio. Financial advisors recommend spending no more than 30% of gross income on housing. On a $78,000 income, 30% is $1,950 per month. But median rents in many cities are already above that threshold before the person has chosen anything above the minimum. The housing market itself has made the 30% rule impossible for most normal Americans in most cities. Leak 3. The subscription creep. The average American in 2026 pays for more subscription services than they consciously realize. A study by Chase Bank found that Americans underestimate their monthly subscription spending by an average of $133 per month. $133 per month is $1,596 per year, invisible to most people. Leak 4. Lifestyle inflation synchronized with income growth. Most people give themselves a raise and spend the entire raise. The raise was supposed to accelerate saving. Instead, it accelerates spending, and the financial position stays exactly the same. There's one more force driving the cost of normal higher every year, and it's the most insidious of them all. The social definition of normal keeps rising. What was a luxury 10 years ago is now considered a basic standard of living. Streaming services went from luxury to necessity, smartphones from luxury to necessity, regular restaurant dining from occasional treat to expected routine. And social media continuously redefines what normal looks like, exposing everyone to the highlight reels of people living above their means. This ratchet only moves in one direction. Normal gets more expensive, the slow leak gets faster. So what do you do about it? There are 4 concrete actions that directly address the real cost of normal. Action 1. Audit your normal. Spend 30 minutes writing down every single monthly expense you have, including every subscription. Most people have never seen their full monthly expense picture in one place. That 30-minute exercise is the most financially revealing thing most people will ever do. Action 2. Attack the car. The single most impactful financial decision most Americans can make is to reduce their vehicle cost. Driving a functional car worth $10,000 instead of a financed car worth $30,000 saves approximately $400 to $500 per month. That saving, invested at 8%, becomes $29,000 to $36,000 over 10 years. Action 3. Cancel the subscriptions you don't actively use every week. Not the ones you think you use, the ones you actually use. The test is simple. Open your bank statement, find every recurring charge. For each one, ask, did I actively use this in the last 30 days? Action 4. Freeze your lifestyle at its current level when your income increases. Direct the entire raise into savings or debt elimination. This single habit, freezing lifestyle while income grows, is the mechanism behind almost every successful wealth-building story you'll ever hear. Here's what I want you to take away from this video. Normal is not free. Normal is not neutral. Normal in 2026 is one of the most expensive financial positions you can occupy. The slow leak is not one big hole, it's 100 small ones, each of them completely normal, completely accepted, completely invisible. You don't need to stop being normal, you need to be intentional about which parts of normal you choose to keep. Audit your normal, attack the biggest leaks first, freeze lifestyle inflation, let income growth build wealth, not just upgrade the appearance of wealth. Because the alternative is the slow leak. Quiet, normal, expensive, running for decades without ever being noticed or fixed. If this gave you one idea worth acting on, subscribe. Every week we break down the numbers, systems, and frameworks that build real wealth. See you in the next one.